we are recording. Hello, everybody. Shake it, the makeup. It's me, Lisa. Applause for us. Yay. So we're going to give you guys some really fast tips on things you can use in more than one way. So you can multi-purpose your makeup. And so that's what's fun. So Lisa and I are going to first talk about using the Supreme Hydrating Lipsticks, which Lisa has right there. And we're going to use it for lips and for cheeks. So Lisa, go ahead. Let me spotlight you. And she's going to be talking about the, hold on, I'm not seeing it to be spotlit. That's interesting. Huh. Hold on, please. Let me try. I will pin her. Let's do that. Okay. So she's going to show you guys which color are you using, Lisa?
I'm using Boho Plum.
Boho Plum is a perfect color for anybody with beige skin tone. And that's what she has, is beige skin tone. So go ahead and apply that to your lips, and then we'll show you guys cheeks.
Okay. I'm going to put on my glasses because
got to see it.
We don't want to be looking like, the Joker here.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. And I love the she's got that Boho Plum. To me, y'all, the Boho Plum looks good on. I love that color. It is one of my faves. Seriously, yeah.
Hard to see because the lighting's bad.
It's super pretty though. But you can do that with ivory. I think actually every skin tone could wear this color if you like a plum. So if you're an ivory like I am, or a beige like Lisa is, or if you're a bronze girl, a bronze goddess, this is definitely the color for you. It blends so well. And I love the way that looks and feels, honestly. What do you think about it, Lisa? Gosh, it looks good on you. I love the color.
Oh, I love it. And one of the things about this that I've realized about their hydrating, because I have this one and I have Casual Rose, that when you put on just like I say one or two, it adds color. Now, when you want that really shiny look because of is it the sunflower oil that's in here, or the other emollients, when you put on more, it really intensifies the color. So
it totally does.
So one or two swipes, you're like, okay, that's good. If you want something more intense, it's the same lipstick. You just put it on more. So it's, you don't have to worry about tons of different shades. And again, like Michelle said, this is such a fantastic, I don't want to blind people. It's such a fantastic, great color that it goes with anyone, depending on, it may show up brighter, or it can actually show up as a nice nude if you have a bronzer skin tone.
Absolutely. I think it's gorgeous. And then
I like mine on a little thick because I like it nice and slick. And because I'm an older woman, you want to make sure you have nice shiny lips, because when we have matte lips, it makes us look older.
For sure. Okay. Absolutely. Okay, now for your cheeks, what I've done for this is I've actually done it where I just took a dab on my finger and literally dotted it on my cheeks like a cheek color. I know that sounds crazy, but if you're in a rush and you're like, oh my gosh, I have 5 minutes to do my face, literally you can just kind of put it on your cheekbone. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I say, check it out and see. And it's crazy how simple and easy that is. But look, it's super simple. You just put a little dab on there and blend it in. And it blends nicely. That's the other good thing, is because it's a creamy cheek color, it just blends in. Right. And that looks great.
And honestly, I have nothing else on today I did yard work and all that other good stuff. So, but you can see here, now imagine when I have my primer on, my CC cream on, everything is a bit more even tone. Because again, I was outside and doing gardening. You have this compared to this.
Oh, yeah.
And the other thing that I still love, even though a lot of people don't think that you can use it, you can always also use your cheek brush, because I've used that with the gel, because it still works just as well with any kind of blush. It doesn't have to be powder.
I totally agree with you, and it looks good. But that's what's great. It's like, even if you just needed like a quick pick me up and you're like, oh my gosh, I have no time, you can do lips and just put them on your cheeks, throw some mascara on, and run out the door. And that's what it's about. The name of the game is speed. So,
or just leave it. So because of what I've had to do previously in my day work, there are times when I would have to deal with the media. And so I learned really quick to look good from the chest up. I may have to do field work and wear jeans and boots, but make sure you look good from the chest up. And I always had mascara and lipstick in my desk, because there are times where they say, yeah, you're going to have cameras show up in like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh. And again, I'm not a makeup person, so I'm going, all right, mascara, lipstick. And then in the wintertime, when I'm paler, you're like, oh, okay. Yes, I
perfect.
was
Well,
totally
you
ready
can,
for you.
girl, you can put your mascara. I've even done that for brows before, just a tiny little
Yes.
bit. You have light brows like mine. So you
Mhm.
absolutely can do that. I think it's
Yeah.
phenomenal. Easy,
And if I
fast.
haven't gotten my eyebrows done in a while, I've used it before where I put it on there and just kind of helps smooth and slick stuff out.
There you go.
Because one of the great things that one of our other Mary Kay sisters, Stephanie Fort, had said is that even if you haven't gotten your brows done in a while, if you apply something, it looks sharper. And
Correct.
she's not kidding, it works.
And she's absolutely right. Absolutely. Yeah, I say that's the super fast, easy way. Well, rounds of applause for Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to pin. Let me see. I'll pin myself. Maybe we'll try that and just see. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm pinning the nice Lisa's opposite. So maybe hopefully this recording that way. So she showed us a beige look. I'm going to use the poetic pink, and that's for an ivory look. So if you have lighter skin tone and I have ivory skin tone, I'm going to show you how it would look for ivory skin. So real quick, and I'm just doing a quick wash. Like remember Lisa said to put the light bit, you can. So easy. You can see that's just one swipe. But if I want a little more color, look, go back over it, easy. See, it's already added a nice little bit of color. And then all I'm doing, literally, I do like to use a cheek brush, but if I'm in a rush, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we just dot, dot, dot. And you can see the dots right there. And it's like blend and connect the dots, just right there. Yes, all in one. So there you go. Nice cheek, right? Pretty simple, pretty fast. Look straight on. On to the other side too. Simple, simple, easy. So there we go, pretty easy. So that's going to be lips and cheeks, pretty simple. Now, if you were a bronze person, then we just showed 3 colors. We have like 8 colors of this product. So there's lots of options, right? I just grabbed a fuchsia dream because I love the way the color looks and it looks great on almost every skin tone. So that's a fuchsia. And so this would be, if you have bronze skin tone, that could be your, more of a fuchsia color. That will be for your lips, and then also blend it in your cheeks and you're good to go. So that's a simple quick tip for that. Okay. So that's one essential product, $18, make you holler, get your lipstick from your favorite Mary Kay girl. So there's that. And then the next thing would be to use eyeshadow to do your highlight and your contour really fast. And so if you're like, oh my gosh, I need it, my face is still kind of a mess. Okay, well, so I'm going to show you what an ivory skinned person would use, somebody with lighter skin tone. And I'm going to turn my camera down just a little bit so y'all can see that. So give me just a sec to kind of turn that down. Okay, a little bit, maybe on, so I'm not off, right? So this one is called Hazelnut. So that is your hazelnut eyeshadow, and it's a matte. So I'm going to use that for my contour. And then this one is called Moonstone, and that's going to be for my shine. So just super quick, I'm going to grab for my contour. This is the Mary Kay cheek brush, and I use it with powder products. And all I'm going to do is just take the edge of it, just like this. Like, everybody can grab a little bit like that. See how that works? And then all I'm going to do is find where I have a cheek bone here. And I'm just going to like dab it there. You can probably see it just like that, right? Just a little bit. So there is that. I got that on. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the eyeshadow that I had. And that one is the Moonstone eyeshadow. Okay, so it has a little shimmer to it. I'm going to use this top part here. So all I did was just like scrape it across the top. So I've got it on my brush, just like that. And then all I'm doing, see, I've got my contour here, my cheek colors there, and I'm just dabbing my highlight on the top. And see, I just did a little dab, and you can kind of see I still have some product. It's okay. You just blend it in there. See what I mean? So it changes the dimension of your cheeks and makes you look like you lost 10 pounds. So that's for cheeks. And then for eyes, to be really fast, you can do the same exact thing. And that would be to use some of the Mary Kay eye brushes. And so this one is a great brush for the crease, and that's for all over. I would just take my crease brush and use a little of the hazelnut. So I'm just taking it and kind of painting like this. And see how you get on your brush. And then all I'm doing is finding the crease of my eye. Now I have eyeshadow on already, but we're just, kind of playing. So you guys can see, hopefully, the crease as I'm adding a little bit of that hazelnut right in that section. So you could add more if you want more of a, more contrast. Okay. So do you see there's a little bit of a contrast there? So that's that. Then I'm going to go back and add the Moonstone. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the all over eyeshadow brush, just this one. And I'm just going to grab some of that, just to make it super quick. That's what I've got. I basically just touched it once. And then all I'm going to do is just dab it right there next to my lash line and then right under my brow, just like this. So you can see you have a little bit left on there. That's all I did was just, it's like little stripes. So I made a stripe next to my lashes and a stripe under my brow. And then that will, then I just flip the brush to the other side and I'm just kind of blending it together. So that adds just a nice little bit of oomph. And then I have mascara on, and like we said, I could add a little to my brows or whatever. You could also use some of your contour for a brow powder if you wanted. Oops, as I drop. So you could put a little bit of that on your eye. Like if you're thinking, gosh, my eyebrows are really like, ooh, I've done that before. I've just taken my finger, and of course we have a brush that does this too, that does a better job. But if you need it, you just grab it and then add a little bit of color there so you don't look so pale. So anyway, that's what you could do for a person who is more fair complected. Okay, can y'all see the difference?
Yes.
All right, pretty simple. Now, if you are going to be Lisa, and so she is a beige, then for her, I would recommend for a contour, the Cinnabar, and then I would recommend for the highlight, the Candlelight. So you can see how they're like a little bit darker color. That's going to work better for her skin tone because she has more depth of color than I do. Okay. And then if you are, and so like just real quick, I'll just put that on. So that would be here. See how that's going to be her contour. And then our highlight is going to be the Candlelight. I'm just using a little dab like right next to it so you can kind of see. There's a little bit of difference. So those would be a really nice color for her. And then if you are in the bronze category, I like using the hot cocoa. I think it's called, hot cocoa, hot fudge, excuse me, hot fudge. That would be a great, contour. I'm just going to do a little dab next to my, the lips here. You got that on there. Okay, so there would be a contour. Nice. And then you've got the highlight is the gold status. And so I'm just going to grab a little bit of that. I'll put it next to, and I'm going to put it next to the bronze on that side so you can kind of see it. Oops. There you go. Just like that. Okay, so you can kind of see the gold there. And then this is your cheek and lip, and then that's your contour. And then for our beige people, that would be your, the contour. And then yes, that would be Lisa. Exactly. And then I'm wearing the other. So anyway, I hope that helps everybody. Now my hands are all, but anyway, let me remove the pen so we can see everybody. At least I think we can. We'll do this on gallery. Yes, there we go. Okay, and now we're back. So I love it. Lisa, I love that lipstick. It looks super good. Really, really nice. Really, really good. And to me, this really just added a nice little oomph to my face because I felt like I was a little bit pale, and so I feel like this really just added a little bit of a look, and it didn't take that long. That's the other thing. So, pretty nice and easy. So I think everybody can do this. So ask your Mary Kay girl if you're like, I think I need that. It's super simple. It's basically 3 products, and everybody can get 3 products and have your brushes to use it, right? So that's it.
They can all fit in a nice, cute little palette.
There you go. I was gonna say you need a little palette for that. It all goes together and a little brush set. There you go. It's all good. All right, guys. Thanks, Lisa. We appreciate you guys being on. Okay, bye.
Bye.